Here we are with another quick sketch for Inktober day 16, and I am just doing an ice cream cone that I saw, and I'm trying to do a rendition of it to just kind of keep the textures together. And so for today, we're going back to the good old faithful Pentel Energel. So I'm just gonna go and I can actually work on this right here. So we're just gonna do the general shapes. The outline is kind of it's pretty fluid, which makes sense given that it's ice cream, but it still has some definite form, and it's definitely delicious looking. I just think it's interesting to think how you can actually show the gloss and the shine, because this one's gonna be all black. It's not gonna have color, so I can't rely on that for the shading or the highlights really. So then it's just kind of all based on how I present it. So that's the thing that I'm wondering about, and how to get it really going. Also, I just like it because it's good to get in the habit of drawing food. Like sometimes I find myself preoccupied with just drawing faces, so then I get really good at that one thing, and then when it comes time to do other things, it's kind of like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? So we're not gonna have that issue, because we are going to draw many things. Okay, that's basically the shape of it all. I don't know what else there is to it besides the sheen and moments of light. And then I'm gonna do the cone. The general shape of the cone is such, it's cut off, so it's kind of hard. Not really hard, but you can't really tell. You can't really tell where things are. And then I'm just gonna do the squares, but not show the pattern as much, because not all of them are visible. Like this is like, if I were to do it the way I intended originally, it would have been more 3D precise, whereas this one is kind of just like, they're there, but they're background. Okay, so that's the picture there. And something I was thinking of even doing was just to get another ballpoint pen. For example, this is just a regular ballpoint black, and to get it to actually add some different texture, because it still has ink. If I can get it to color, and use that to color it and add some texture. Let's see. I don't think it necessarily makes the image better. It would have helped had it been white background and just this to accentuate, but then I went and tried to make the whole thing this lighter shade of black. So that kind of ruins everything, because this is a pen, not a marker. So, right idea, wrong technique. I would recommend next time going about it with using the negative space. So in this case, we're just gonna have to see if our eye can correct it and go back and drown out this with the other black. And thankfully it's darker and more jet black than before. Okay, since I did the top that way, I'm just gonna make the bottom that way for consistency, even though it's not, but it's good to have consistency. Okay, there you have it. All that's left to do is erase it, and that'll be that. Erased it. Now I'm gonna go in to add a little bit of color Okay. Well, it didn't turn out how I wanted it, but at least it turned out some way. And this is for 10, 16, 19. So this is for day 16.